And the team the Ice faced, obviously, was the Brisbane Lightning at home. They lost last night, but were able to get the win today. One player I want to highlight, and I think has been a terrific addition to the league. I got it mucked up on the broadcast today because I got it confused with Alison Carlisle, but Emma Wuthridge is a really, really good talent that the Australian Women's Ice Hockey League should be proud to have in the league. And well done to the Brisbane Lightning for getting someone with that pedigree into the competition, and just looked really good across the weekend again.
It's another great player that the league have picked up. You know, like you see these talented players coming over from overseas, and it helps young girls, and it helps all the teams out. Like if you're playing against better players, you're gonna step up your game. So it's only going to make the league stronger and better. And Brisbane have got a lot of talented players. You know, they've got Kalinick and Courtney, is it Mahone? You know, they've got Rapchuk. You know, they've got some real talented players, and she slots in there really nicely.
Yeah, it was interesting having a chat with head coach Matt Meyer today, because we talked about the lines, and I told him, I asked him, you know, will your top line of Kalinick and Brown and Mahoney, will that stay the same? Will we shake things up? And he said that he doesn't have top lines. He said that they have lines fit for purpose, and they've named their lines after you know, big women's hockey icons. So they've got a Poulin line, a Knight line, a Decker line, and a Nurse line, and they all kind of fit the purpose of those lines. One of the things that he did today was he shook up some of the line combinations. So Wuthridge came from playing center to playing on the wing with Kalinick and Mahoney. And I think that was an interesting one, and kind of, I don't know how you feel, Graham, but kind of sounds a little bit similar to how you kind of shook things up, changed the expectations of the Melbourne Ice, and had a bit of success.
Yeah, that sounds like a dangerous line. It really does, and we are the same. We don't have a primary 1, 2, 3 lines. Ours are coloured lines, because we got 3 lines that can play hockey. You know, and we've got speed on each line, and I think that's where we found our advantage was to have lines where we had speed on each line. We could get after Melbourne Ice, and then we didn't top heavy any of the lines, so we had that. So
we got the big dogs here on the show with Coach Graham Hyde and the crew. One player that I was excited to see get a bit more opportunity was Georgia Watts, and Georgia Watts obviously had an outstanding AWIHL debut last season before injury. Was named to the under-18 women's team, couldn't participate this season, named to the under-18 women's team again, and the World Youth Olympic Games. She scored a beauty. That second goal to Deke, and then the little backhand top shelf biscuit was pretty special. It'll be interesting to see what this does to Georgia Watts's confidence. Did you catch the goals, Graham?
Yeah, what a goal! The move is unbelievable. Like, for such a young player to have that confidence to take someone on, and she's going to be huge for Brisbane this year.
I don't know if that's a bit of wordplay from Andrew Egan there, electrifying. George's last name is Watts, of course. Am I the only one that picked that up?
if I know Andrew like I think I do, that I've known him for a long time, you're probably quite right. They're a very talented team, and when we spoke to Matt Meyer before the game, they've got a really strong belief that they are a cup contender, the Brisbane Lightning. And when you look at a game like today, taking it right up to the Melbourne Ice, when you got Watts, Clinic, Crompton, Mahoney, players like that, with the likes of Carlisle and Wuthridge, that is a strong team. When they can get going and get their tails up, they're definitely a real strong finals contender.